Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today we will be doing tornado testings and we are starting with the Dust Devil, so let's get right into it. So we're moving on to the Dust Devil, as you can see here. It doesn't exactly do anything. It's
Except
it just
when you go
puts,
inside
well, this one doesn't,
particles in your eyes.
yeah, it doesn't really do anything. Just, you know, kind of there. Anyway, let's move on to the next tornado. We are now moving on to the Gust Needle. We skipped the Fire Needle because we had technical difficulties with it. But yeah, here's the Gust Needle. As you can see, it's pretty strong.
Against unfrozen houses.
It's not much of a house anymore at this point. It's just kind of mangled piece of wood. Anyway, let's move on to the next tornado. Alright, we are now moving on to the Ef4 Tornado. So here comes the Ef4 Tornado. As you can see, it's coming down. And I'm pretty sure it's heading for the house. That's a good sign because it makes our life easier. Alright, so it's pretty windy.
I mean, 65 to 85-mile-an-hour winds is the weakest tornado ever.
I'm pretty sure the Gust Needle did more damage though. Anyway, let's move on to, I think, the Ef1. Okay, we are now moving on to the Ef1. So here comes the Ef1. It spawned in quite close to the tornado, up to the house. But oh, it spawned right on top of it. And it's a quick mover. But I think it did the most damage out of all of them so far. So it took a bit of the roof off. And yeah, let's move on to the Ef2. Alright, we have moved on to the Ef2. So, Endless spawns in the Ef2. Let's get back for this one. So, there goes the poor house. It doesn't stand much of a chance against an Ef2. But yeah, damage was pretty big against it. Let's move on to the so-called mini Fire Tornado. Alright, we are now moving on to the mini Fire Tornado. It's not that many.
As you can see right there.
Oh, it's heading straight for the house. Okay. As it should be.
I have God mode on, so you're gonna be fine.
So yeah, there it goes. Direct hit. That is some pretty bad damage. It'd be cooler if it went on fire, but that's not exactly a feature, but still.
No, wait here. I'll make it a feature.
Okay, it is now on fire as it should be. Kind of, not exactly. But yeah, we shall move on to the Ef3. Moving onwards to the Ef3. Let's spawn this in. Get the nice rainy weather. So, this one's pretty big. I don't think the house stands much of a chance. Yeah. So, this is probably the most damage that has been done so far. Yeah, we are moving on to the Ef4 Tornado. Alright, so here we are, moving on to the Ef4 Tornado.
Also, just a little reminder, if you're wearing headphones, please just lower the volume.
Yeah.
When this tornado forms, it's gonna be a bit loud, so you may want to turn down your volume. Alright,
Yeah.
here's the damage.
So yeah, I don't think this house stands much of a chance in the path of this monster.
You
It's
just wait
ripped.
until we get to the Ef5.
Is ripped from its foundations, and it's swung about like a ragdoll house. I don't think it's much of a house anymore. It's the remains of a house. Let's move onwards to the Ef5
Ef5.
Tornado. Alright, we're now moving on to the Ef5 Tornado. As you can see spawning in, I reckon this one's pretty loud again too.
It's not that loud.
But yeah, Ef5 plus that house. It don't stand much of a chance. It's gone, it's up there. Somehow that's staying there. Wait. Somehow. So yeah. This is the main part of the house. It got chucked around. We're now going to move on to the Martian Tornado. Okay, we are now moving on to the Martian Tornado. This is where the damage is significant. This house doesn't stand a damn chance against that thing. It's going to be ripped from its foundations. It's going to be gone. A lot more damage than the Ef5. Yeah.
The only thing that remains is stairs.
This is the so-called house in bits over here. There's more stairs over here, and more of that over there. Anyway, we're moving on to the Ef5 Tornado. Okay,
Yeah.
here we are with the Ef5 Tornado. This is an extreme one. I don't think the house is gonna stand a chance. As you can see, main part of the house goes away.
Oh my god.
I don't see any remains of the house quite yet. I think it's actually entirely gone this time. There's bits of the house falling from the sky.
And this is the main part. The Martian tornado did more damage.
But this one completely ripped everything off the ground. And
Except this one support beam.
that one support beam seems to be indestructible. Like, not even the...
No, here, I'll
Oh yeah, that just makes sense. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. Next video will be bomb testing. Make sure to like and subscribe. Goodbye.